Consoles a while back to make the game look better, but they've finally given us the option to turn it off. If you know anything about Fortnite, the game isn't about looking better. With PC players turning off shadows, high quality effects, motion blur, and going stretch res, the game's gotten so competitive that basically the worse the game looks, the more of an advantage you have. Now this probably won't affect as many people as it only applies to Xbox One X and PS4 Pro players. As for PC players, they already have the option to remove this, so they're all good. First let's understand what motion blur is. The best way I can describe it is when something is in motion, depending on the frame rate of the video, it will look staggered when moving. So to smoothen it up, you add motion blur. Motion blur is very popular in console video games because as for console right now, we can barely get 60 frames per second on most games. Motion blur also helps with people who get nauseous because smoother images is a lot more soothing on the eyes. As for games that run at 144 frames per second or higher on PC, less motion blur is needed because more frames are appearing each second, therefore a less staggered effect when in motion. To turn off motion blur on console, go into settings and it's the first thing that should pop up. If it's not there, then you're probably playing without it already, but I highly recommend getting a PS4 Pro because after upgrading, the game just feels a lot better. So now why would you want to get rid of motion blur if it makes the game look better? Well, as for the sole reason of the blur, it's a competitive game, you don't want blur, because if something's blurred, you can't.
Oh, I was streaming, my bad.
can't see it. So when you're going to quickly move and shoot someone, as you're moving, you can't see anything. So you basically have to guess where your opponent is and rely solely on muscle memory and luck to hit the shot. But when you turn off motion blur, it's a lot easier to hit shots because nothing is blurred when in movement. The game doesn't look as good, but it's a definite sacrifice worth doing for how good the game feels without it. I also noticed a big change in how responsive the game felt. It was like motion blur gave me an input delay because I was waiting for that blur on my screen to stop before I would take shots. I can now do slight movements a lot easier, and if you thought my aim was good before, now it's just fucking stupid. I hit almost all my shotgun shots, and my builds and edits feel like my ping has dropped by...
Oh my god.
Extreme Trends presents Man Who Sold Kidney for iPhone Left Bedbound and Unable to Work. Before we step right into the video, do subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell, and the tubule returns the needed substances to your blood and removes wastes. Kidneys are the main organs in the urinary system. 2 is definitely better than 1. However, in this story, a man named Wang, also being identified as Xiao Zhang, Little Zhang, didn't know this when he sold one of his kidneys in exchange for a new tech product because his parents couldn't afford the device. According to Chinese media, Wang, who is now 25, was given 22,000 yuan, worth about 3,227 US dollars. Way back in 2011, after selling his kidney on the black market, Wang reportedly found some dodgy middlemen on an online forum called QQ, who said they could help him raise the necessary cash if he is willing to flog one of his kidneys. Speaking to CNTV-CNN, Wang said, "At that time I wanted to buy an iPhone, but I didn't have any money." In 2011, the Apple iPhone 4 was the new trending device in the market. It is Apple's flagship smartphone and a status symbol at Xiao Zhang's school in China, and everyone wanted to own one. Wang, being in high school, was also yearning for the popular phone. Unfortunately, his parents didn't have the money to buy him such a luxurious device. But Wang...
What's up? What's up, viewer? How you doing? Great, I have nothing. Yo. Okay. Hold up, I'll read the comments in a bit. Pull up my phone. I'll read comments in a bit. Oh my god, I'm pulling up my phone, great. I know what he's doing. He's trying not to take the first shot. Well, you did it. Yo, my aim is trash right now. My aim is trash right now. It's my first game. Yeah, Viniest, I'm doing good. What about you? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, you wanna play duos? Duo 2020. Be on bot. 20. Oh, I can't find you. Go finish your homework, alright. Skull Trooper is kind of cool. No, I don't know, by the way, alright. Well, you can watch me play Fortnite, lol. Vinny. Just rechat. Yo, get that one app where you could take a picture of the screen and then it tells you the answer. Oh my god, my 90s are trash. What the heck? Why? Yo, get some ASMR, I got you. No, I pressed the wrong button. Hello. I have no idea where to go. Okay. I need that shotgun. Game over, buddy. Thank you. Oh my god. I know, I want to build. My first game back, alright. I haven't played for a whole week. Ooh, look at my stats, ooh, look at my stats, ooh. I got the rest of my woods on Xbox. 4th. I know it's my 4th game back, but like, I haven't played in a whole week, and it's like, it's my first day playing. Keyboards are fun to just type on. Alright. I'm gonna go watch Dewey. Oh. Why? Data dose of internet. Oh yeah, data dose of internet's cool. Oh yeah, alright, bye. Mm.